Before the ranking starts, let us go through the categories. On the bottom, we have we dump, meaning that the lightstick is no. Then, we have we gave them the wrong number, meaning that there is no connection and things got lost in translation. One night stand is for the ones that are just alright. We would date stands for a good lightstick, still with its flaws nonetheless. Leslie, we would marry is for the ones that are perfect in our eyes. We will go from the bottom to the top categories, so fasten your seatbelts because this is going to be a hella ride.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at me.
That's my opinion!
We are sorry. It's not horrible, but it's not brilliant nor it has anything that grabs our attention. They tried to be slick with the design but we feel like we already saw this. The only little thing that we like is the on button. That's it. And when you only have these little compliments to give a lightstick, don't lie to yourself, you already know where to put it. They could at least played with some elements that symbolize them, like these ones, for example. Next. This is not a lightstick, end of discussion. Merch? Sure? But makes zero sense as a lightstick. Are my days supposed to shake their wrists to death? Sorry, this ain't a JYP. We get the idea of day 6 and my days and the concept around time, which is part of a day, but, no. Just no. And the leaf? Is this day 6 or Animal Crossing? Sorry, but this is a personal offense to us. They were born yesterday and already have a lightstick. Work. But for this, we have a Portuguese saying that goes like hurry is the enemy of perfection. It applies, sorry. But what's this? Army Bomb's little brother? But metallic to be edgier? No, sorry, besides being super basic, it doesn't have a concept. We don't even know the group's concept. Until this 8 they only have their debut out. We rest our case, but feel free to fill our comment section telling us how wrong we are. We are not trying to be shady, but who thought this was a good idea? Their lightstick looks like a ring light ready for some YouTuber to record their makeup routine. It's no, sorry. How do you hold this? We get it, their concept is to be different, but this is too much. Are we on a neon run or something? Truly, we get a tiny bit worked up looking at this. We get it that they are trying to be different, and it's part of their concept, but there could be another ways to do so. We saw an example that appeased our eye, so here, have it. Don't get us wrong, but legit, it just looks like those plain transparent light sticks inside a circle. The color is off, since their fandom color is pink purplish. It has no reference whatsoever to their name and or concept, and it looks like a baby toy. The proportions are horrible. Even you could do better, sorry. Flavor? 0. Color, personality? None. Proportions? What are even those? Sorry Super M, but this ain't it. Plus, no colors at this point is just being sloppy. That's the feeling we get. More 3D letters, like that wasn't done enough. Sorry, but there's nothing super about their lightstick, unless it's super lame. Sorry not sorry, but what's this? First, downgrade between version 1 and version 2, and second, that metallic part. It's just not friendly, let's put it that way. We don't get it, it was supposed to resemble a microphone? A trophy? YG, get working on a version 3 ASAP, please. We really want to like this, truly, but they got little balls inside a horse's hoof and called it a day. Well, at least it's not a globe, but somehow feels like they went Fruit Ninja on it. Also, it looks like a baby's toy, we don't know. The more we look at it, the more we feel sad to not like it, because it's cute, it just doesn't make sense to us instead of trying to individualize the members, which is fine, don't get us wrong, maybe they could have done with another route, like these elegant ones. Don't get us wrong, this category is more like an island rather than a low stair step. We can't put all the lightsticks that we don't like here, and this one is a perfect example. Aesthetics? God tier. Concept? Whack. We don't get it at all. Their concept is about the moon, space, girls of the month, colors, fruits or even animals, whatever you want. But royalty? That's new. They already have such great elements that they can play with, being the moon, their official colors and orbits, the fandom name. But we rest our case. Sorry, we don't get it. But it's really beautiful if it made sense with their concept. Don't get us wrong, we think that their lightstick is very modern, and the idea is there. However, we think that it's too slim and fails to do its job by trying to be so modern. It looks a little cold. Plus, we know that they tried to incorporate the fandom name, LOVE, their butt. We are so sorry, but we think it's a little basic, so yeah. They tried, we know, but it's samey for us. This fan-made lightstick has a way better concept. Love will find a way. Or love will guide us, playing with the fandom name in such a simple but effective way. The lightstick is pretty cute, with the disco ball and its shimmering light. It's well executed, but concept-wise, no connection with the fandom name, fandom colors. We only see one, and so on. Plus, this disco ball reminds us more of the Wonder Girls retro concept than anything else, so we don't know where she stands. For us, the Lightstick didn't need a version 2. They tried to take a sweet lollipop and made it into something that was just not it. Is it supposed to be more mature design-wise, but still with the previous shape and concept? We understand that Twice matured in their sound, and they tried to replicate that in the Lightstick, but did it work? Was it really necessary? We don't think so. We like the version 1 better, without a doubt. It's not clear, and we get it that sometimes things can get on the simpler and basic side, but this is the exact opposite. This is much from their name, fandom colors. We don't get it right from the start. And now, a lightstick that is trying to be a key in a clover shape? It's trying to take the suits from cards? And why that and not hearts? We are truly confused, and we think that it's too many things trying to be juggled all at once. If Victon wanted to play with Alice in Wonderland, since their fandom name is the same as her, why not better ways to identify the universe, like the crown of the Queen of Cups, or the rabbit? Kids, what do we see? A snow globe with 3D letters inside. Okay, is their logo in 3D, so it's a little different. But still, nothing much. Even if we might like it, their logo is really cool, but you can't expect it to do all the job alone, in our humble opinion. Astro's new lightstick is definitely a step up from their previous one. However, is it incredible or mind-blowing? Not in our eyes. We think that they did what most lightsticks do, take their logo and put a snow globe around it and call it a day. By no means it's ugly or not functional, but we don't think it's that special, sorry. We mean, it has a concept there, a weapon for their army. That's cute, but design-wise, it's pretty plain Jane, if you ask us. It's not memorable, and yes, we get it that it has to be neutral for such a huge fan base, but this was made years before they were huge. Plus, when they did a version 2 it wasn't that different, so yeah, it exists. We were expecting something like this since 6 and 6 are concepts really hard to grasp. So, what they did, took their album covers and turned them into lightstick. They did the oldest trick in the book, make something 3D. But at least it's not letters, so we have to give credit where credit is due. It's well thought, but it's not revolutionary if we are being clear. Their logo does the whole job for the lightstick. It works, but it's not perfect or even innovative. But we appreciate its design and the whole aesthetic, so we would try and make the night work. May? It's okay, we guess. Like, he did the 2 basic things on lightsticks, in our opinion, putting something inside a globe and using 3D letters. That's just it, and the fact that it's black makes it even more soulless, to be honest. But come through King, compensate the fans with a good discography, or a second version of the lightstick if you're feeling risky. We truly want to love this more than this, but it's a case where we think that it needs an upgrade. The idea of embodying the fandom name, merry-go-round, it's great, but inside it falls flat. It's, once again, their logo inside a globe with a different shape. It could move, it could have an entire carousel inside, go hams. Playing it safe, to us, loses a little in terms of execution, but it has potential. Okay, first hear us out. If not for the aesthetics and the rest of the reasons we will give you, NCT's Lightstick at least deserves to be in this category for the memes and laughs it brought us when getting destroyed by the members. But okay, back to our regular program. We mean, it's okay, it has a fandom colors and the name. Probably the shape is trying to recreate a pixel or something boxier, but to us, it just feels like they made the letters in 3D and called it a day. It could be Hulk's Lightstick at least. They have a strong concept about citizens of their universe and a pun with plants and growing for the fandom name. Plus, their official color helps, so they could have done something like this, for instance. Once again, another example of playing it safe, 3D letters inside a globe. We mean, nothing's new about this. Which is sad. We really like him, and most of the X101 members have nice merch, but Ong will stand next to his friend Kang Daniel. A lightstick that is basic to the core. No risk was taken, sadly. Hoping for a version 2 that will blow us away. In our eyes, Pentagon needs a new version for their lightstick, urgently. Once again it's a snow globe with their name slapped inside, and some sparkles around it. It's not bad, it works for its purpose, but that's all it does. Does it spark joy? Questionable. Cube, get on it. Hire us if you want. Damn it. It's time for a change. A more modern lightstick if you will. Before all of you attack us, let us explain. We think that the design is alright and the fact that it compacts itself is really cool to keep in a purse or something before a concert. Plus, it's Big Hit's finest work to date. However, the more we look at it, the more we see some issues. We'll try to be quick, but the plastic looks cheap, because it's foggy, probably. The light stick looks like a kid's toy, and the buttons make it look like a calculator. Those are some issues, and we are sorry to not be part of all the fandom that is in love with this one, but feel free to expose your opinion. However, we saw some fans doing light sticks of their own, and some caught our attention, like these ones. The idea of Neverland never made much sense for us, this in terms of fandom name. But putting that aside, the way they brought it to life in the Lightstick is really smart and well executed. Plus, the buildings are the shape of their logo, so it's really incredible the more you think about it. We just wish the bridge between fandom name and idol's name was more clear, so all of it tied together beautifully. It is a Lightstick made totally for the fans. This one is literally the embodiment of the fandom name, Pink Panda. We think that is pretty cute and wholesome. Almost god tier, but we think this one is calling for a reboot or version 2. We remember our viewers that we are trying to be more objective here. If this video was based on aesthetics alone, Chungha's Lightstick would be god tier. However, as international fans, the meaning of the fandom name and Chungha's logo gets a little lost to us. It's in those little details that we focus and we try to evaluate from there, but it's really beautiful and well made. Aesthetics are truly pulling us in, get it? Because of gravity? But seriously, it's really pretty, and it's nearly perfect. We just have some doubts concept-wise. Is it supposed to be a globe dissected like when studying geology and such? Or the shapes simulate the spinning of the globe and inside of it there's gravity? So many questions, but it's elegant, and their slogan there in blue is such a nice touch that we couldn't ignore it. The color combo of their official palette is perfect in our eyes. Their new logo helps a lot, so we think it's a great match for us. It still lacks a little, for us, probably the concept with their name and fandom name, but still, we love it. We know that we are going to be screamed at, but hear us out. This is so smart. Golden Child started with a fresh and fun concept, sporty even. They are 10 members in total, the same number of pins you need to play bowling. It's a little random, but it's super smart and fun. We think that overpowers the strong feeling that people in the K-pop fandom have, to be honest. And its light is controlled by voice, that, once again, is super fun. But we are expecting a reboot since they switched to a more darker and mature concept, but still cute. We think that the way they made the pun with their fandom name, I got 7 equals Agase equals herd, and incorporated it in here it's excellence. It's not basic, in our eyes, it has all the right ingredients. It has room for improvement, sure, but we think it's really well executed. Overall, this is super beautiful. The fandom name, Himwoon, which means lucky, stands for the clover inside the globe, and that already on its own is the perfect example of materialization of an abstract concept. We are looking for things like that, and Jeong Se-woon did it perfectly. Sure, there are some details that bother us a little, like the cut globe or the waves and lack of connection to fandom colors, but otherwise it's really beautiful and clear on what it's trying to do. We might sound obsessed with dynamic or moving light stick hearts, but that's the only complaint we have, the windmill not moving inside. And you can't tell us that wouldn't be possible, it would, damn it. But putting that aside, it's really beautiful. It has the fandom colors tied up with the fandom name, Win, in a very elegant way if you ask us. It's original and thought through and through. Samuel's Lightstick is really pretty, and the connection between the fandom name, garment, colors and all that jazz makes us satisfied. However, and we are being really picky, we must admit, we don't understand what those red strokes at the sides are. First, we thought that those were reindeer antlers or something that would make sense once we searched it up, but we still don't get what those are. We'll open the comment section to a discussion on this modern art piece, thanks. The aesthetics are winning, and if we were only looking at those, this would be god tier. The colors and the shape like their logo is brilliant, but still, we are analyzing more than that, and to us, it lacks a little concept-wise. Their fandom name is hard to materialize, yes, but that's where it could have been more original, at least to us. This Lightstick is really pretty and we are in love every time we look at it. However, we had to search to understand its concept and connection with Oh My Girl, making that the only reason we don't place it in the Mary Deer, the deer concept associated with miracles, the fandom name, and so on. It's really pretty and original, but we just need the extra mile for it to be perfect, in our eyes that is. While searching for this, we saw some pretty vocal opinions about not liking the design of this Lightstick. Actually, we don't agree. Not trying to start a fight, but if you go see their profile, they are open about their fandom colors and what each represents. The Earth is represented by blue and green, and it's there inside the globe, the moon white and glitter for the universe. Plus, they made the moon be their logo, and it gravitates around the Earth. It's basically their logo protecting something that might symbolize the fans, all combined in perfect harmony in our opinion. We just wished for something more detailed, probably, but still really well made. This might be the most fun light stick we have ever seen. We wish IZ*ONE had a light stick like this one. The way Park Ji-hoon incorporates the fandom colors in little balls and makes the concept around it like a bubblegum machine is just so fun and original. We are truly in love, to be completely honest, and we would put it in God tier if the fandom name was more clear with this concept, something cheesy like bubblegum or something on those lines. Just a little prep on those terms, but otherwise, brilliant. We know, it might lack a little concept-wise, but in terms of design, Red Velvet takes the cake, get it? But seriously, the fandom color featuring little and dainty details creates a beautiful light stick that only fans could have dreamt of. We are so happy each time we look at their light stick. It embodies their name so well, and it has dynamic by making it spin around the rocket and such. We think that this is really fun and adorable, which matches really well with the group's personality. We just feel that it has some details that need some work, probably in a version 2, like some edges of the star being too sharp, little details that need to be turned into a more friendly shape. All of this in our view, but it's really cute and fits the purpose. The way SF9 promoted their bracelets like a storyline and integrated that in their new light stick to us, yum the taste. The glow up is real, to be honest. We have nothing more to say, other than we wish that the bracelets inside rotated, but it's still very sleek and matches the vibe they are trying to achieve with their concept and sound. It's simple but effective. It has a fandom color in it and all the concept ties together perfectly. Even their logo, the one with 5 stars, goes well with the whole aesthetic. Pretty and cute, so yes, we would date, no doubt. Not perfect, but very much near that. The way they connected Stray Kids and a compass to guide them is really cool. The colors really suit them, even if we don't have any official ones so far. Cough cough, JYP get to work, cough. The way they did it looks good to us. It's almost god tier. If it had a design that had a little bit more detail probably. But that's it, great work overall, something that isn't a pattern in JYP, if you ask us to be blunt. From the fandom name to the materialization of the light stick, everything is perfect, and that's why we would date this. However, we just wish it had a little more coherence between the group's concept, super electric sound and image-wise, and the fandom, honey and yellow. But non-necklace, Winnie the Pooh would approve this light stick, so must we. Unmatched. And the fact that it was fan-made? Oof. For those who don't know, they held a contest for fans to design their light stick, and this is excellence. Their pirate concept is tied up with incredible elements such as the globe, a literal one folks, with map lines and all that, a compass to guide them, the handle of the globe with their debut date and slogan, even the on button is a hole for the key to the treasure. Nobody is doing it flawlessly like they are. This is what you get when you take risks and stay true to your concept, and we just wished every K-pop group was on their level. As Portuguese people, we approve the hell out of this. Alright, let us explain. We have a holiday here named St. John. It happens during the summer, and basically, people go around the streets hammering other people's heads, with plastic toy hammers. It's pretty cool, search it up. So, with that said, it's perfect? K-pop and Portuguese culture combining their powers. But on a more serious note, it has their colors, the dynamics and playfulness around it engage fans on a whole other level. It can look sweet like their pink concept and sleek like their black one. Flawless. We mean, besides the fact that it's super funny, it's original, it has the fandom color, and the fandom name is Melody, so, what better way to showcase it than this one? Plus, this is so loud as they all are, so points for that. This is one of the most out of the ordinary light sticks. From the moment we saw it, it was clear. No need to search, unless you don't scan, so we will break it down for you. Cherry is for the color of the gun. Gun is for the bullet part of their name. The game gun is for their game concept, strongly present on their debut. So, any questions kids? No? Class dismissed then. Top tier. Our first impact is that the light stick is really beautiful and cute. Aesthetics? Check. After a little research, fandom colors are in it. Diving deeper, Han Sung-woon says that his nickname is Cloud and the fandom around that concept traps everything really beautifully. It's consistent, the fandom name, Hanul, means sky. So concept? Check. When you light it up little stars appear, so originality and perfection? Check. It's a piece of art, change our minds. You can't tell us that this isn't genius. Alright, attack us. It has their name in the globe, but the execution wins it all. And the way the fandom, light, name it incorporated with it, the shape is clear, the connection between the concepts is unmatched. Truly, in our eyes, it's really well made and it's a smart move, actually. Call us what you want, because this is our opinion, but this is iconic. Get it? Ha ha ha, but for real, this light stick is super original, and if you have your doubts, it even has a name for it, Combat. Con from icon and bat to justify its shape. Seriously, who is doing it like they are? Probably this one will shift a little from our criteria, but we were already attracted to their mascot. But searching more about it we fell head over heels. So, a little backstory, N-Flying got a lot of fans due to their hit song Hot Potato. So, not having light sticks during that time, they made ones themselves to share between the fans. Besides potatoes, they had pinwheels and other accessories to match their titles that they were promoting at the time. So, they took all of these and incorporated them in their light stick, the hot potato as a mascot, and little icons with the other meanings under it. Call us biased, it's alright, but this is genius and done in a very cute and clean way. Plus, they offer little accessories to customize your potato. 17 has a balance between all the ingredients that we value in a good light stick, concept and aesthetic, and this is where other light sticks fail. We would buy it, actually, we would marry, so bring the papers for us to sign. We would go on a date, but if it asked us to marry it, we would damn right. It doesn't have any flaws, it had the fandom colors, the fandom name incorporated, Starlight, when you turn it on, and it vibrates, ha ha ha. It's funny, but who is doing it like Vic's Lightstick? Nobody. You should have seen our faces when we were doing our research. We were wondering if the ring spun around the logo, and when we confirmed that they actually did, we were screaming. This is god tier, untouchable. It has their logo, the fandom colors, concept and dynamics all wrapped up in one light stick. Cosmic girls are killing the game. So that's it for this video. Feel free to comment your opinions, we would love to hear them. Have a nice day.